mediocre attack damage and very low armor and mobility.
Oh, Roger.
So Legion can take advantage.
It could be in trouble. Infernal Blaze just coming off cooldown now for AUI, so gets the stun, gets the slow. The Stomp, however, did not connect. He turns to go for the Void, but so slow thanks to the 3 points of Sticky Napalm.
Trading a tier 4, or yeah.
That's the real Eternal Envy. He's still up there. Silenced up, Roger falls down from the sky, but now they just beat into him. Sonic Wave, Evan is not mucking around.
When Empire are grouping up to try to take a fight or to push or whatever, Cloud9 can just avoid them.
He's found MSS, jumps in, starts off with a duel. They got the damage required to kill MSS off, or do they? Eternal Envy is Boy in the Bubble and now Boy in the Grave. He's actually alive. MSS turns in to keep the fight going. Disruptor will be picked off. You can say goodbye to Ghostic and Night Stalker. Revealed from the weave, the stun cannot reach in time. They're smoked up, they're looking for the opening. Actually. Courier's running out. The MSS revealed for a second, but he gets the lasso. It's over on the Legion Commander. Not to mention the stun on Disruptor means no extra disable, but they didn't focus their damage. So Ghostic, he's got some movement speed to try and escape from this, and maybe into the trees. Problem is he's still burning. MSS gonna help out with that. The Firefly, it'll wear off in a second, but a second is long enough. Legion Commander will fall. And this is what they want. Bring him into the duel, and Doombringer is falling. Pylite can't get close up. In fact, Pylite solo cronin up by Resolution. He'll finish the job. So it is a 1-for-2 trade-off. You did lose the Disruptor, but Resolution turns his attention towards Fada. BKB starts protecting him, and it's actually Ghostic who's in trouble. Fada blinks over to him, realizing he is not any threat from the rest of Team Empire.
So they got those 2 picks early and lost their Disruptor, and I'm just wondering what was keeping the Queen of Pain so far away.
Yule Scepter onto Fada, they're bringing in extra help. He doesn't have his BKB, he's got 17 one-charges. Envy gonna put down the protection bubble. Resolution wants to come in, Time Dilation is gonna help out with that one. Firefly, however, so much damage, but so is the Sonic Wave. FN, they end Fada's killing spree and blinks away. Queen of Pain will survive to get a double kill onto MSS, but the fight's not done yet. AUI TPing over towards the Shrine, but then a glimpse back, Eternal Envy locking him in. The electronic wall, but Pylite gives him a secondary life. That Dazzle Grave on the money, and they are still going to retreat. No extra glimpse.
It could be a thing.
Team Empire, here they come. Resolution, look for a target. MSS is just to the north, haven't broken the smoke yet. Resolution under the cover of Shadowblade. We'll see Eternal Envy. Chronos him up while the duel is on the DK. They're separating the targets, and the Sonic Wave will connect on both. Fada is deleted, but they still want Eternal Envy. Now Envy makes another copy of Envy as he retreats his real Envy back to the tier 3 tower, but there's a rest of the support. Pylite still there with Shallow Grave intact. The Doom is out, it's on the Queen of Pain. She's already committed most of her abilities, and the Shallow Grave is used on Eternal Envy for the moment. In comes the overwhelming odds, and the damage from Maposhka will do the last bit of damage. Flame Break will tick down a couple of the Team Empire players, but Maposhka TP out just in time. The Fountain Regeneration will allow him to live, and 2 cores for Cloud9 lost. AUI is coming out for some level of revenge, but now FN can turn with a Time Dilation. What have they got to really help him out? A Shallow Grave from Pylite Die? Well, that's one thing, but MSS and Pylite Die, they say, bro, you got yourself into this mess. You're gonna deal with it. You're dead.
There's a lot of confidence from Rezo here. 2 things. First of all, this movement pattern. Secondly, he bought a butter.
He doesn't have buyback, man. He's chronoed him up. Eternal Envy's in trouble with Scythe Defiance. Does he get it off in time? Pylite Die will be there for the Shallow Grave. They'll throw down the storm, but it doesn't actually control up AUI. MSS instead on the Resolution, broken free by the press of the attack. Doombringer dueled up. Does he have enough damage? I don't believe so. In fact, the Doom is regenerating. 1 charges as well, but it's the damage done inside the base. Cloud9 having to buy back an Eternal Envy. MSS will pop to FN's Orchid. And Cloud9 are falling like flies inside their own base, and this allows Team Empire to push in. Eternal Envy will attempt the defense. Fada in close. Let that Dragon Knight do the work up against the Night Stalker, but they don't have the detection. They don't see anybody, but they have the Scythe Defiance. Resolution picked up for the moment. MSS trying to do the damage with a Firefly. Can't stay close enough. Fada, well, misses the breathe fire, blink away from FN, and here we go for round 3. The Orchid, actually the Bloodthorn, onto the DK, who gets dueled up, and the Sonic Wave combining with the Chrono Shallow Grave will still keep Fada alive. Eternal Envy's clone will not be so lucky. The lasso pulling Maposhka further up. They're trying to stop his control factors, and the Doom is actually on Faceless Void, combining up with a little bit more damage from that Infernal Blade. Maybe they can kill off Resolution. The Glimpse will pull him away. MSS has to do the work. The last man in the front line. The Aegis Immortal will now allow FN to come back to life. He blinks, he's going closer towards the Dire base. Meanwhile, MSS is finally brought down, but it's all about the man who's currently squatting in the home of Cloud9. FN for 925 gold.
Resolution
5
Running
seconds.
around,
Chrono.
actually takes his boots out of his inventory so he can use that fresh BKB. He's got jumps in. Where's your control? He's got it in spades. Nanda style out, time dilation. At least Envy's got the bubble available. So AUI, rather tanky. Resolution, still looking for that DPS. You've got Dazzle, but the silence is perfect from Roger. He actually gets the silence up, so there's no shallow grave, and they'll actually get both of them down. MSS went for the drag, so at least there's something in return. Mapochka dies for the cause for the two hero kills. Resolution and Ghost are doing Roshan, so Cloud9, I don't think they have that time.
Roger's
It's
getting some
5
really
seconds
good
before
info
Tempest
here.
is there. But will it be enough? There is actually the kill. It goes the way of the Radiant side, and maybe with the control, Eternal Envy, BKB dueled up, the bubbles are down, and Lasso pulling back the faces forward, but the Sonic Wave from FN's going to arrive. Shallow Grave allowing Eternal Envy to stand his ground, but MSS will not be so lucky. Eternal Envy trying to Hurricane Pike himself away, but Mapochka, he had the damage, and it looks like Empire, they have the fight. Fada is the last man standing, and he is trapped at the front of the pit. Now time locked up, and he really wishes he could go back in time. Captain Hindsight, Cloud9 in a horrendous position. A double kill for Resolution. Double buybacks out from Cloud9, but this is scrambling defense to keep themselves in TI. And FN's bringing the momentum for the last lane to bring in Megas. In favor of Team Empire, Resolution doesn't care. Silver Edge is under the tower. MSS looking for the lasso, able to grab it. That Linker Spear won't break it free, but Ghostic will press the attack. And AUI, FN controls him with the Sonic Wave. AUI is actually going to pop from that. Meanwhile, up with the top fight, the storm is nice. Fada not trapped inside the wall, but the Chronosphere is perfect. Cloud9 locked in time, space, and they may be removed right now. FN's doing the work. MSS won't make it home. And GG, Team Empire have taken out Cloud9 in round 1 of the lower bracket of TI7.
All of their smokes for a consistent, like, I think 40 minutes failed. Yeah, they simply did not find a fight that they could win in. And Empire kept setting up good kills, kept taking the better fights, and kept getting extremely farmed. Got the Roshans, got the towers. It's a pretty long game. It was beyond the hour.
Yep.
Classic Art Warden game.
It definitely is stretched out.
From the 25-minute mark on, it just really felt like an Empire game. You always know there's this comeback potential of the Art Warden, but it's under the condition that either the Empire team brute force into them, get caught and lose heroes, or that Cloud9 find the correct opportunity, and it didn't really present itself to them.